It's YouTube Live here in Morecambe area for our third day of our excursion holiday. Fourth day maybe. So we were doing the Witchcraft. I was going to actually film inside this place called the Witchcraft Museum. Unfortunately, there's no filming allowed inside, which is a real shame. But we have already been around it. I'm going to throw some pictures up a bit later. But it's a really, really pretty area that we're in. The wife is still in the museum. I've just sort of come outside. But I wanted to show you some of the area. We're going to have a bit of a walk around. So I'm going to be on the stream probably a bit longer. I may not talk all the time, but I'm going to show you a little bit about what I'm excursioning. This is a little area. Let me show you a little bit. The wife is looking for me. So I'm going to wave to her in a second. She actually looks up my way. She'll see me in a minute. But we've got, it's like a little valley area. I'm going to walk back down to where the Witchcraft Museum was. Have a look at the outside of the Witchcraft Museum. Right, so the wife is still looking for me. She's down the bottom of this hill that I'm walking. Another beautiful day. It's like 20 degrees here in the UK. Which is very nice. Just going to walk around. I won't talk very much because there's a big queue of people trying to get into the Witchcraft Museum. We've just been through it, but what I'm going to do is just film you some of the outside of it so you can see what I am looking for, what I have been looking at. So I won't be talking for a minute while I just show you around. 2 seconds. That's kind of cool. It's pretty small inside. There's a lot to see, and unfortunately it's very narrow. So it'll be challenging. We're just going to have a walk further along. There's little cafes, and there's a little river area. I'll just show you like the little oceany bit. Ocean? Creek. And this goes out to like some little harbour area. All the dogs going nuts in the water in a minute. They will. This is kind of interesting. It's interesting to me. I don't know if it's interesting to you. But we're going to keep walking now. Past the museum. Very tourist area. Very busy. We've just been up to King Arthur's Castle in Tingle, it's called. Now, unfortunately, the Tingle Castle was £21 to get in, and it's basically just a big mountain with rocks on, which was a bit sucky. So we didn't want to pay that sort of price to go in there just for no reason. So what we're going to do, walk along here and see what else we have. Hello. I may do some more reactions tomorrow. Not sure yet. Kind of saving the reactions for when I get back home because the audio I have to use is the microphone on the camera, and the camera microphone is not good. It gives me a really weird effect. Like a doggy playing in the ocean. I don't know why I keep calling it the ocean, the water. He's having a time of his life. Savage loves it. Dog's having fun in the water. You can't complain about that. Okay, so we're gonna walk along here. This little bit breezy, but not too bad. I'm guessing this is the runoff from the water, so because this actually leads out to the ocean. So we're going to try and walk up to this bit here and see if we can see where this is. So obviously, tide is out, as you can tell. So looking at that, the tide's been out for a while. Really smell the seaweed. Little boats. Not the fact that the boat's called pasty. Now, the reason why I think that's funny is because we're in Cornwall, we're the Cornish pasties. Gonna keep walking along here. Nothing. Just make sure it's still with me. Walking along, seeing in the sun. Oh, walking in winter wonderland. No, it's not winter wonderland. Don't call me a donut. Okay, so we've got to walk along here. We've got some sort of weird little harbour. Hey, Sear, how you doing? Nice to see you again. It's going to be a longer stream today because I'm just going to walk along and see, and people can join if they want to join. They can ignore it as they seem to. But we can request. I haven't seen actually any new Alip Ba Ta videos for a while. Not since the last one he did over a month ago. He did like 2 in quick successions, and then he did nothing. Didn't think much of the last one he did, which is why I never did a reaction to that. People are going to look at me like I'm just weird walking along talking to my phone, because I am. See, there we go. I honestly have no idea how well this is coming out on camera. We're going to keep going. Yeah, it's a little bit of a rocky area, and I have the feeling that the wife is not going to walk up this bit here. Yeah, no, that definitive answer of is a no, she's not. But I will. I've been spending some time. I did do some work this morning. I did some editing for a promotional video for promoting my music video company. Dave Does Digital Solutions. Everything's all about Dave Does now. So, it's a brand, if you like. So Dave Does Reactions, Dave Does Digital, Dave Does Live Capture. Just bought some new cameras for the live capture work. Filming some new bands at the end of, early October actually. Got a few shows coming up that I'm going to be capturing. So I've got 8 or 9 bands there, and just kind of building up the prep for music videos for the winter. Weirdly, I've only got about 2.5 months left of gardening landscaping work, and then I have nothing, unfortunately. Let me just check with the wife. You going to be over there? Staying there? Yeah, well, she's staying over there. I'm going to go up here. I want to go up into the cliff face. Not to jump in. I think that's suicidal. But we are going to try and get up on the cliff. So I may have to stop facing the camera while I do this. While I try. But, yeah. So this is in Cornwall. We've just been to the Museum of Witchcraft, which I think is worth going to. It's like £7 entry. Up the steps. Right. Aha, so there's a cliff bay up here. We're going to go check that out. Oh, it looks really clean. Let's have a look. Okay. So we don't really think of it in the like UK of having like clean, clear water, but if you can see the water, it's lovely and green. I almost think you're in another country. Okay, let's see if we can go up to the edges. See if we can see the ocean bit. Okay, right, I'm almost there. Just going a bit lower down away from where everyone is. Okay, so here we go. There you go. So is it? Oh, so the temperature's dropped in Germany. No, for us here temperature is definitely going to be dropping next week, just when we get back home to the UK. We are in the UK, sorry, back home to where we are in the UK, but we're having quite a mild early September. I think it's 20 degrees at the moment, so we're nice and comfy here. So we've picked, whereas last week it was rain, next week it's rain, we've actually picked the right week to be away, which just never normally happens. Every time we go away, it's horrendous. Last time was back in early May, we went away and it just was wind, rain, and just, yeah, it wasn't nice. It was cold. We had woolly jumpers, and we actually even prepped for that. So in a way, we kind of was like, is it going to be the same today for this week? So we actually brought jumpers and haven't had to use them yet. So I'm kind of happy that we haven't got that. But it's a very pretty area. We've never come to Cornwall before, so it was quite an idea for us to do that. Because we always used to travel abroad for holidays, and we wanted to try and do something different this year and every year going forward. We're now planning to try and visit different parts, at least twice a year, travel around the country. So we did the Peak District earlier in the year, and we've just done, obviously, we're here in Cornwall. But I've now got to try my way back. But breaking my neck. Right, let's see if I can walk back without falling over. I'll try and film my route back. Down there. That's how we do it. These little boats are so cute. Not sure what you'd use these boats for, because there's not really.
She just said yes, but I said where she got it from.
Day fishing, maybe? What do you reckon? They all kind of look like stuff you'd use like a big fishing rod on or something. So what else am I planning? So this week's actually kind of a nice relaxing week, because next week we've got a lot on shooting episode 4 of the How to Meet Your Idols series. Just doing some work on now. Hey, you come in.
No,
Let's go. You're going to stay here? Okay, fine. Later. Apparently she's done with me. I can't leave you here then, no?
Someone has to.
Someone's got to put up with me.
Yeah, someone has to.
Fair enough. Yeah, so we've got the YouTube series for episode 4, which is pain in the backside sometimes because I've got to do all the editing as well. And these are like 1 hour long episodes. We're also starting filming the ADK YouTube series, which for those I've not mentioned, so ADK stands for Andy, Dave, Kirk, which are the 3 presenters, obviously myself being one of those, for the How to Meet Your Idols. And what we're planning to then do after that, what we're then trying to do is basically do like a weekly talk about latest music, latest bands, look at all the new albums that are coming out, talk about what we think about them, if we've heard them, then what we think about them, if we haven't heard them, what sorry, I lost that. I lost my
Mind.
Yeah, I've lost my mind. Yeah, no, I lost my sat nav. Yeah. Well, we are in the valley, all down the valley. That's where my live stream works, down here in the valley. Who knows? But I did lose my connection there for a second. But so we're going to talk about latest releases, all the latest news. There's always weirdly a lot of the latest news stuff that we come across is all like Dave Mustaine talks about Dallas, and you're like, well, this is stuff we've already heard. So we're looking for like the latest stuff to talk about. And also, as I said, we're going to try and bring in some of the Hertfordshire-based metal bands for interviews, talk about the latest music videos. And the idea is just to build up a new rock show online, but keep it within the 3 of us talking rather than just 1 or 2 people just talking. So there's a bit of a banter behind us because me, Andy, and Kirk are very different people. Andy's a classic. He's a 50-year-old metalhead. Plays in the band Manic Rain, great band. Go check them out. He's guitar, I think record guitarist for them. Might be a lead. I think he's real. Yeah, he's a good guitarist, plays with them. Great little band. Kirk is the lead editor for a website called Screen Blast Repeat. Worth checking that site out if you want to find information out. He likes to talk. He really likes to talk. He's like a Wikipedia of metal. He'll tell you about any band you want to know about. So he loves to chat about it. He can link them all together. He just segues naturally. We did an interview with him, and he had no notes, but he talked for like an hour and segued it seamlessly. I don't know how he did it, but I say, and then there's just me just talk scrap, which I'm the kind of.
It says a lot.
Yeah, I do. That's my thought process. You see. But we're going to keep walking around. I think we're heading back up towards the main town, maybe find a bar. This is a very pretty town, look. Well, it's not really a town. Well, actually, that over there looks like it was probably a little chapel at one point. It's all the old buildings have been converted to like new things. So then, like the Museum of Witchcraft is here, and you've got like that's a cafe now. And all these other buildings. So I said, not there you go. Giving me crap for that. Shut up. We're going to head back up here. There's a couple of pubbies type things. We're going to grab something to eat, maybe. Why you got to be that way?
Because that's what you
Explain to the camera. Explain to the camera why you got to be that way.
Because it's funny.
Yeah, apparently. Anyway, also we need more comments. Should Anna be involved and do reaction videos with me? I think she should. See, I think she'd be funny on camera. She'd be more entertaining than I am. That's for sure.
Thanks.
That's a positive. I gave you a compliment there, and you're giving me crap. Jesus. Anyway, we'll see you on a video tomorrow at some point. I don't know what we're going to be talking about on tomorrow's live show. I don't actually know where we're going. We are thinking about trying to find something like an animal sanctuary type thing to go and find in Cornwall. But fingers crossed we'll find it. And yes, hopefully I can talk Anna into doing some reaction videos with me in the future, because I think she would enjoy doing it, wouldn't you? Yeah, that was a convincing answer. Thanks. Right, see you tomorrow on another video. Take care.